Everybody does.
Which people?
Countless.
People?
Huh?
What are you saying?
What do you mean people? You talking about
What are you talking about,
black
dog?
folks? What
No!
are you saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying. Do you think Erika Kirk had anything to do with the husband's death?
I don't think I'll talk about Charlie Kirk and his assassination.
Letting fucking politicians slurp on kids. All of our fucking money goes to Israel and they're using it to fucking genocide people. It's like everybody is scared out of their wits right now. It's like our religious leaders are afraid to speak out.
It's evil. Charlie and I have always been very clear on our stance. Israel and Jewish people.
And Jewish donors, they have a lot of explaining to do, a lot of decoupling to do.
Do you think Erika Kirk had anything to do with her husband's death? That was the question that sent shockwaves through the internet this week, and the reaction it triggered was more telling than any official statement could ever be. While the mainstream media tries to keep the lid on the real story behind Charlie Kirk's assassination on September 10th, Theo just did the unthinkable. He walked right up to the line and crossed it. He didn't just talk about the tragedy. He connected the dots between Erika, her handlers, and the alleged role of a certain blue and white state in the hit that took Charlie out.
They're letting fucking politicians slurp on kids. All of our fucking money goes to Israel and they're using it to fucking genocide people. It's like everybody is scared out of their wits right now. It's like our religious leaders are afraid to speak out, and it's like it's a time where it's like Satan is amongst us.
And now the fallout is getting messy. It all started on a recent podcast episode where Theo sat down with Jake Paul. Out of nowhere, Theo looked Jake dead in the eye and asked the forbidden question about Erika's involvement.
Okay, do you think Erika Kirk had anything to do with the husband's death? Let's switch it.
If you haven't seen Jake's body language, it was a masterclass in pure panic. He didn't just hesitate. He literally started shifting in his seat and swigging mouthwash just to buy a few seconds of silence.
Let's switch it up. And that's mouthwash, but yeah, keep having some. Do you
I
think
love Listerine, bro.
it's a good stuff? That's a new Listerine green apple.
Bro,
You're funny, dude.
I don't know if you can ask that.
You're pretty
question.
funny. Okay.
I don't know. I'll talk about a lot of things, but I don't think I'll talk about Charlie Kirk and his assassination.
For a guy who built an entire career on being loud and fearless, Jake Paul looked like he'd seen a ghost. He eventually stuttered out that he wouldn't touch the topic of Charlie's assassination, but the damage was done. If the answer was a simple no, he would have said it. Instead, his silence spoke volumes, but Theo wasn't finished. He took that same energy to Joe Rogan's platform, and things got even more intense. Theo started dropping truth bombs about where our money is really going and how it feels like Satan is amongst us. You could feel the air leave the room. Even Joe Rogan, the king of deep dives, seemed desperate to change the subject, acting like he didn't understand what Theo meant by the people, calling out specific world leaders.
It's all just a cat and mouse game. People are like, we'll elect the Democrats next time. It's like, but it's all the same. Has been happening forever. They haven't been helping anybody forever. They're letting politicians slurp on kids. All of our money goes to Israel and they're using it to genocide people. It's like everybody is scared out of their wits right now. It's like our religious leaders are afraid to speak out, and it's like it's a time where it's like Satan is amongst us and our religious leaders are talking about the poll. It's just like, what is going? I don't know, man.
Theo was pointing at the mirror and telling the world that if we want to find the terrorists, we need to start there. This wasn't just a guest rambling. It was a moment of clarity that has Erika Kirk absolutely losing it.
People have always done that also to stay in power.
Oh, yeah.
And even Bill Clinton said that about Netanyahu. Bill Clinton said Netanyahu wants war so he can stay in power.
For sure, dude. People call him the yarmulke Hitler. That's what they call
Who
him.
are these people?
Everybody does.
Which people?
Countless.
People?
Huh?
What are you saying?
What do you mean people? You talking about
What are you talking about,
black
dog?
folks? What
No!
are you saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
Let's not draw conclusions.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Reports are now surfacing that Erika and Turning Point have launched a massive, coordinated smear campaign to take Theo down. We're talking about thousands of bots and paid accounts flooding social media with fake allegations to discredit him before his message reaches the masses. They're trying to push a narrative that Theo isn't thinking for himself. They're claiming he's just a puppet being brainwashed by his neighbor, Candace Owens. They even started sharing photos of them together to prove he's just spewing her talking points. But here's the thing, attacking the messenger doesn't answer the questions. They aren't denying the claims, they're just trying to kill the reputation of the man asking them. Candace Owens isn't backing down either. She's gone on record supporting Theo 100%, praising his sincerity over the propaganda we're being fed daily.
There's something that I feel is so especially effective when you hear Theo Von speak, because he isn't an expert, because he's not trying to be a genius, and it really is coming from his heart. And he shared some choice words regarding Israel and the war that's happening. Like, I love Theo Von for that, and you can just hear the sincerity in his voice versus the propaganda that they're giving us. I feel the same way. I don't know how people can look at what they did in Gaza and believe that that's godly, that it's prophecy, that it is anything but exactly what Theo says, that it just feels satanic. Why we're not allowed to have perspectives, why we're not allowed to have jobs, why we have to be harassed, why our advertisers have to be called, why we have to be censored from YouTube, why they have to smear us and libel us. And like I said, bravery inspires bravery, and truth is going to win.
She even addressed the rumors that Donald Trump told Erika to sue everyone who was jealous of her.
Now, darling, wow, this is a good table. I like that table. You're doing well, right? Okay. I think you should sue him, but, you know, I told her, you ought to sue somebody. They're so jealous of Erika. I said, you ought to sue their... I can say it, you're not allowed to say this. You have to be nicer. Sue their ass off.
Candace's response was legendary. She basically said,
It's just like, it's all of the Israelis. Sue! If your feelings are hurt, sue! Sue! That's like, I think Ben Shapiro to the show. She should sue her! Sue them. Sue them. Everybody's just jealous of you. It's like, there's something that's just so middle school about this. It's, no, we want to know who killed Charlie Kirk. So could you park aside the lawyers and get information for us, Trump? No, you can't do that, can you?
See, if Erika actually sues for defamation, she opens herself up to something called discovery. That means she would be legally forced to hand over every email, every financial record, and every internal communication from Turning Point. If there's something there hiding about that day in Orem, Utah, a lawsuit would bring it all into the light. The pushback is getting desperate because the dots are finally being connected. People are starting to ask why certain video footage from the 10th has never been released, and why photos from inside the vehicle that took Charlie to the hospital are being kept under lock and key. There are even whispers about Erika's history and her sudden rise to the CEO position at Turning Point, with some claiming the audio of Charlie naming her as his successor sounds suspiciously like a digital edit. The more they try to cancel Theo Von, the more the public wakes up to the fact that something is deeply wrong with the official story. At the end of the day, you have to wonder, why is everyone so afraid of a few questions? If Erika Kirk is as innocent as she claims, why the bot campaigns? Why the panic from the biggest influencers on the planet? Bravery inspires bravery, and right now, the truth is coming out faster than they can suppress it. We might be witnessing the beginning of the end for the gatekeepers of this story. Whether it's through legal discovery or more people finding their voice like Theo, the real story of what happened to Charlie Kirk won't stay buried forever. The only question left is, who else is ready to speak up?